Satisfy your need for happiness through your own curiosity with the Ranveer Show. Are you happier in India than you were in America?
I can't say happier. It was different, right? I mean, there you got your anonymity, you got your independence, and a lot of it was self-driven. In India, I have a culture, we have a lot of ties, and so it's different, right?
And you're married to Madhuri Dixit.
Well, I mean, that was always the case whether I was in the US or here, right?
How do you feel about that on a bro level? How do you feel about that?
I don't know her like that. You know, I mean, she's my wife and my partner. And my encouragement to people is be what you always wanted to be and support the people with you. And we're partners in a marriage where we look after each other, you know, forever. And if you develop that type of relationship, doesn't matter what they did. I never knew her past history, right? And she never knew mine. And we came from very different worlds and yet similar. We're from the same sort of sub-region, Maharashtra. We're same kind of language, same kind of background. Neither of us thought this would happen, but it did. Kismet, you know, fate. But I will tell you, it's been, you know, the most amazing thing in my life. And I would say that if you can find a partner who aligns and is your soulmate, there's nothing like it. And it doesn't matter if they're what they do for a living. I mean, I think so many people have done so many things, you yourself included, all these guys here, that you show respect, but what matters is the relationship at the end of the day and the fun you have together. And, you know, it's challenging. I mean, the challenges we have are different. But I was in LA and we took care of a lot of the industry there. And the main challenge was anonymity. They just wanted to put their pants on one leg at a time and behave like normal people. And the lucky thing is we both enjoy that. Less so in India to some degree, but we're very grateful for everything and for the people. And obviously she's so down to earth and the way she treats everyone, including her fans and everyone. And same with me, that both of us are very respectful. There's no sir in our house or in our office. And we try to be good people. And that should be kind of the mantra for all of us. And that'll be leading to a better society. Certainly the kids have adopted it, which I'm charmed by to death. And these guys are really good guys. And so I think we've succeeded to some degree. And it's hard to know. I mean, I'd love to fast forward 20, 30 years and see where they end up. But so far, I've been enamored with their progress. And not an easy subject. Trust me, parenting is hard.
Okay, weird question. But does a good marriage add to physical health?
Yes, 100%. Why? So stress is one thing, right? But having not just a marriage, but a family. There's really good evidence that loneliness has a higher risk of death. And in fact, they've amounted loneliness to smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
Damn.
In terms of lifespans. There's a study on this. And the interesting part is that loneliness does have detrimental effects on your life. So if we broaden the sense, whether it's a good marriage or it's a good relationship or a good family, that saves you. And there's been numerous studies, some of them described in the literature, some in TED, some at other places. But if you look in Italy, for instance, there was one town which had a very high longevity. And there was nothing special about their genes when they studied it. But what was special was the social structure, that everyone talked amongst each other. They all supported each other when things were down. I think we have that unique quality in India. The only problem in India is that, you know how we live in this town, right? It's a mile a minute. And you're always struggling to do stuff. Particularly right now, we're in a transition phase, right? I think there's even more fundamental things. 270 million people don't get enough to eat, right? There's fundamental things which we're struggling with in India, which I think we can do better and fix. And the government's working on that. And there's some great progress. But I'm saying that even the bigger ticket items, right? If we can just take an hour a day, even a minute a day, and just focus on relationships and on building and on complementing and on improving things, the world gets to be a better place.
If you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out these curated playlists that we've made especially for you related to the subject that was spoken about in this clip.